Hi, good morning. Good morning. It's LaShanda Henry here. Thank you for catching me live and also for watching the replays. Hi, good morning. Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you? I was hoping to do the scope at like 8:30 and then 8:30 turned into 9 o'clock. So, forgive me. Hey, good morning. Welcome. How are you? If you're new to me, type in NEW into the comment box so I can say hello, hello to those of you who are new. Hi, good morning, Scope Scribe. How are you? Hey, guys. Welcome. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Awesome to see you guys here. If you're new to me, I'm LaShanda Henry, aka Sister Sense. I help entrepreneurs make sense of making money online. Why? How? Because I'm a web designer. I've been building websites for the last 16 years, and I've been working at home for myself for the last 8 years, building websites and just being an information giver, sharing lots of information as far as how to start up or jumpstart your business on the web. So today I'm talking about how to blog for business in 2016. In particular, info guru, right? Thank you. In particular, from my fellow information entrepreneurs, service professionals, and even if you have a tangible product and you're looking to promote that product via a blog, I figured that I would talk to you guys about that today. Hey, Turquoise Blue Rhonda is in the house. Turquoise Blue Rhonda is going to be coming out and rocking with me here in lovely North Carolina. I've got my Triple X Success 3-day weekend workshop on how to triple X your success, and it is happening. Hopefully you're a good person and not a troll, but we'll see. It's happening this coming weekend in North Carolina. Do you do ministries? I'm not a minister. I don't do ministries, but I have worked with people who have their own ministries. Oh, look, it is so early in the morning and the trolls are already ready to troll. Like, boop, 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 boop. But yes, I was saying that Rhonda is one of the awesome ladies coming out to Triple X Success this weekend. And as part of that, I'm actually doing a 6-week blogging for business mastermind that starts tonight, over at blog16.sistersense.com. Yay! Awesome. Can't wait for this weekend. Yay! I'm excited too. It's going to be awesome. Every year, this is my 5th year doing a weekend workshop at the Aloft Hotel in Chapel Hill. But like I said, we're kicking off tonight with the Blogging for Business Mastermind. And I want to share some recommendations with you guys as far as how to get started this year with your blogging for business initiatives. There's some crazy, yes, Blog 16. The trolls make me laugh. Sometimes they don't make me laugh. Sometimes they pick on my nerves, but sometimes they say some things that make me laugh. Blog16.sistersense.com. Where have you been? Listen, I've been busy. I mean, the holidays were awesome. I took my family, we did the Disney thing, and then I visited family in Florida. But I've been working on lots of websites. I'll tell you guys about it in a bit. But let's jump in. Let's talk about some blogging for business in 2016. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? If you're ready, I want you to drop in the comment box that phrase that pays. Fire, 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 because I want to help you get focused and fired up. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Yay! Yes, it's all about that fire and that focus. Definitely want to make sure we start the new year off right. So, okay, blogging, business, what is it all about? So, first thing we're going to talk about is content, right? Because one of the most important things of blogging is the content that you blog about. No, I don't. I have short nails. I guess because I type all the time. Grinds them down. Yes, fire, fire, fire. So as far as content is concerned, thank you, thank you. As far as content is concerned, the first thing that I wrote about this year on my blog was my focus word. I sent you an email today. Awesome. I'll definitely take a look at that. The first thing that I talked about today, though I shouldn't say this today, but the beginning of the year on my blog, was my focus word. So my focus word for this year my focus word for this year is different. I believe that the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. I believe that the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. So this year for me, it's all about doing different things and doing some things differently, because triple Xing your success is how to get things done not twice as good, but 3 times is better, right? So that's my focus word, and that's what I blogged about. So the first thing we're talking about is blogging. Mine too. Wow, that's crazy. Awesome. The first thing that I talk about on my blog was my focus word of difference. So we're talking about blogging. What's your focus word? You can use that as a topic to talk about, to post about on your blog, and think about sharing how that relates to your business, right? So as an information entrepreneur, as somebody who develops websites, as somebody who mentors other entrepreneurs, I talk about how I'm doing things differently in my business. Oh, okay. Okay. Bye. Bye to you. The negative Nellies trying to get me off the focus, but I'm going to stay focused with you guys. Again, sometimes they make me laugh. Sometimes I'm like, whatever, block party. So drop in the comment box. Let me know, what is your focus word for this year? I've been making sure I do different things, which ensures different results. Absolutely. So I want you to think about your focus word. You can drop that in the comment box for this year, and then think about how you are going to write about that, how it relates to your business, and you can share that with your audience. Your first post, or one of the first ones that you do this year. Action. Yes. Action. You just can't think about it. You got to be about it, right? And you have to act. So what does that mean in your business? How are you acting on things? What are you doing new? What are you releasing? What's coming up? These are some things that you want to think about. Productivity. Good. Productivity is very, very important. You want to be profitable. You got to be productive, right? It goes hand in hand. So that was one of the first things that I talked about on my blog, which, by the way, is sistersense.com. So you want to think about what you think about you want to think about what you think about. You want to think about what you're going to focus on this year and how you can share that with your community, how it relates to your website. Again, you can take a look at my website at sistersense.com. Blogging topics, very, very important, because at the end of the day, if you want to blog for business, you have to consistently write. You've got to share your message. You have to share your products. You have to share your client testimonials. You have to share your upcoming events. You have to share your resources. You have to share your experience, your insight. Your blog isn't just supposed to sit there, and you shouldn't feel paralyzed and go, I don't know what to write about. So inside of my Blogging for Business Mastermind that starts tonight. Every week for the next 6 weeks, we're going to talk about things that you can strategically do to blog for business. And every week I will share a specific post to work on. Good morning. Again, the mastermind starts tonight, and that's over at blog16.sistersense.com. But for me, the first thing that I blogged about this year was my focus word. And if you're trying to figure out what you can blog about, I would definitely recommend that as a topic for you. Okay. So that's the business. Well, that's the blogging side. Let's talk about the business side for a minute. If you head on over to Sister Sense, you will see a couple of things there. Okay. So one of the things that you will see there is my rotation. It's a slider. I love to use this awesome app. It's called, well, not an app, it's more like a plugin for WordPress. It's called Slider Revolution. And the Slider Revolution plugin is really, really cool. I personally like to use it, and it's a slider that I have at the top. It shows all my updated content. So the stuff that I'm working on is always in my slider, right? So then at the sidebar as well, you'll see some of my current products as well. So one of the things that from the business side, when it comes to blogging for business, thank you for sharing this with your following turquoise blue. When it comes to blogging, one, you want to focus on the content, right? So I just talked a little bit about the content. One particular post you can start with this year, but you also want to focus on business, right? Business meaning, what are you actually selling? So when you come to Sister Sense right now, one of the first things you'll see is my rotation, which shows you the most current content, the most current offers. One of them being my latest issue of my magazine, Sister Sense, in print. So if you look at that, you'll see that the magazine is the first thing in the rotation. But then when you look at the sidebar, you'll see one of my favorite, write this term down, clearly defined signature packages. clearly defined signature packages. And so one of my favorite clearly defined signature packages is my 28 days of fire and focus challenge, and that's in the sidebar. So if you're interested in not only blogging, like what do I write about, but blogging for a business, you want to make sure that your website has your offers in very prominent places above the fold, in your slider, in your sidebar, so people can actually see not just what you're saying, but what you're selling, okay? So I have an acronym that I share all the time. It's always have something to S. Always have something to say, something to share, and something to sell. Okay, so you want to make sure, if you haven't already done so, if you do have a slider, if you have content in your sidebar, clean that stuff up, update it so that your most recent offers, your new stuff for the new year, number one, and your clearly defined signature offers, your best stuff every year, is easy for people to access. Okay, so drop in the comment box, let me know, what are your offers, what are you selling? Because if you can drop that in the comment box and let me know, if I visit your site, I should be able to see what you're selling on that space. Okay, I should be able to jump in on a blog post or just kind of click on any tab, and I can clearly see what you're selling. That's very, very important. For some people, they're all blog, no business. For some people, they're all business, no blog. You want to have a combination of the two, so that can work best for you. Okay, so those are two recommendations there. Again, you can drop in a comment box and let us know what you sell, and certainly think about for yourself where you are strategically placing those products on your website, because that's very important. Very important. Okay. Oh, by the way, I should recommend, or not recommend. Yeah, I should recommend, I should say. So today I'm rocking this awesome tee. It's from YesLioness.com. Sweatshirt. I said tee, right? YesLioness.com. Awesome entrepreneur. Love her designs. It's her Rise sweatshirt. If you guys watched one of my other scopes when I was in Florida, I was at Animal Kingdom. I had on her Rise maxi dress. I love, love, love her designs. It's always great to support our fellow entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs of color. You know, depending upon who you are and where you are, it's good to support, you know, other business owners. So I do have her postcard that came with my sweatshirt. YesLioness.com. She's awesome. And if you're into, you know, this kind of style of design, you should certainly check out her website. So I see the trolls have gone. We'll see if they come back. They try to get in your brain, y'all, and kind of distract you from your purpose, but it is what it is. So some other things that I want you to keep in mind as far as blogging for business is concerned. I don't know if you follow me on Sister Sense, but one of my favorite posts that I've written is on how to find your sweet spot, okay? So when it comes to blogging, I have a triangle, and when you go there, if you search for it, Sister Sense sweet spot, you'll find the post. I've got like a triangle graphic, and I talk about 3 things that can help you find your sweet spot when it comes to blogging for business, right? You want to have a combination of 3 P's: people, pages, and posts. Products. I'm sorry. People, pages, and products, right? You need all 3. You need to have people actually coming to your site so they can see what you have and they can buy what you have. You need to actually have products to sell. You don't know how often I talk to people who are struggling, but they don't have a sales page. They don't have an e-commerce store. They don't have a shop. They don't have products to sell. And so part of that process is making sure you've got your products ready. You've got people who are coming to your website, so traffic, and then of course pages. You've got the right pages that are, you know, really showcasing who you are, what you do, how people can work with you. If you're interested in speaking, your speaking topics, if you have products, your gallery, your store, all that good stuff. So people, products, and pages, that perfect trifecta helps you find your sweet spot, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about people, products, and pages for a second. First one being people. So if you go on Google or if you go on Sister Sense and you type in, for example, Sister Sense and Kim Coles, you'll see Kim Coles is one of my awesome ladies. She's on Periscope. Definitely follow Kim Coles. Love her. I've been working with her for quite a bit. She's one of my Power Circle experts. She presented and spoke at my last Back to Business webinar conference. Or if you do Sister Sense and Lisa, Price. Lisa Price is the creator of Carol's Daughter. I had the opportunity of meeting her, took a picture with her at a Black Enterprise event, and I talked about my lessons learned from Lisa Price, the mogul and entrepreneur, awesome woman and mom that she is, as well as a couple of other people that I know. Rosetta Thurman, the creator of Happy Black Women. I was interviewed by her, and she has a podcast on her website. Now, I'm sharing these because one of the things that you have to think about, especially as far as visibility is concerned, is not just who you are and what you do, but who you're connected to. So if you're consistently having people who you feature, who contribute content, who are working with you, so your client base, your customers that you blog about on your space, if somebody's looking for Kim Coles, Rosetta Thurman, Lisa Price, and for whatever reason my site comes up, it's because that connection has been made. So one of the things that I want you to think about as far as blogging for business this year is not just only you and what you do, but the people who surround you and how proactive you are about blogging about those people. Because one of those big words that people often talk about as far as your website is concerned is search engine optimization, right? SEO, search engine optimization. Clients are always like, how can I boost my traffic? How can I get more people to see me? I mean, there are a lot of different things that go into SEO, but one of them is the people, the keywords, the topics that you talk about, because that will help you with your traffic, with your visibility as well. So think about that this year. Who you're talking about on your blog, how often do you talk about your customers, their experiences with you, their feedback that they give to you, and how often do you share your lessons learned from other business owners? You know, just there's so many things that you could potentially talk about. I love blogging for business, and I'm going to share different types of content, different apps, different experiences inside of my mastermind, which starts tonight. You can certainly participate. You can get the details over at blog16.sistersense.com. But I definitely want to share some recommendations with you while we are rocking and rolling in the Scope universe, right? Together. So with that in mind, actually, because I mentioned SEO, there's one awesome app that if you haven't already heard about it, I would definitely recommend. It's the All-in-One SEO pack. There are different search engine optimization plugins out there. I use All-in-One SEO. If you're using one, I don't recommend you change it. I mean, if you use it and you like it, great. But if you're curious about how to optimize your website or your blog and you don't have a plugin that you're currently using, definitely take a look at All-in-One SEO. Go in there, put in your website name, your description, your keywords to help you boost that visibility as well. Okay? Something to keep in mind. So now we talked about people, right? I want to share a couple of people with you. Somebody said to me when I jumped on Scope, you know, where have you been? And I've been really, really busy. Is that in PC? Is that for PC? Do you mean? I mean, WordPress is a web tool, so you can use it on any platform. I'm not sure what you mean, but you can ask me again and I can, clarify that. Sorry, on computer, on the website. So on your website. So if you're using WordPress, you can if your website is built on WordPress. Let me slow down and backtrack for a second. So if your website is used on WordPress.org or WordPress.com, if that's what it's built on, you can go into your plugins section. You can search for and download the All-in-One SEO pack. It's a free plugin. You can install it and use that onto your website. Okay, so it's not necessarily on your computer, but you go online, and if your website is built on WordPress, you can add that plugin. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So talking about some people and some products and pages that I've developed for them. You're amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this today, y'all. I'm not on Scope as often as I used to be, just because I'm always doing a lot of things. And for the last 2 months, actually, I was working on a lot of projects. I took on my XXX Success Solutions. I did the first round of that. And again, XXX Success is all about how to triple your success. In the solutions side of it, I worked on 14 new projects for the last 60 days. So I was doing a lot of work. And in the process of doing that, I worked with some amazing ladies. And I want to share some of the websites with you so that you can see examples of how to integrate blogging and business to work for you. Okay. So the first example is Gail K. Allen. So Gail, GAIL, Allen.com. So Gail, she is a self-care coach. And one of the first things that we talked about when I started working with her is that she wanted her services as a service professional, as a self-care coach. She wanted that to be prominent on her website. So when you come and you see her space, one of the first things that you'll see are her three clearly defined signature packages, like her 7-day detox program. Okay, so you want to make sure, again, that if you're blogging for business, that if somebody comes to your website, they can see your clearly defined signature products. So Gail can easily say to people, okay, go to our website on the first page, click that link, and then you can start my detox. Okay, you want to make sure that if you do have products, they're not just kind of hidden away, or people have to email you or PayPal you. They can clearly see at any day, any time of the day, if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 in the morning when you're sleeping, they can go onto your website, see your products, and sign up. Okay, so GailKAllen.com. It's a beautiful website. One of my more favorite. I mean, I enjoyed all the projects that I did, but one of my favorite ones is Gail's. And you can see that we worked on her clearly defined signature packages, making sure that's on the homepage, setting up her store as well. So that was a big one. Another one that I want to share with you is Adrienne's website. Adrienne Webster Fitness. Okay, so that's Adrienne with one N, Adrienne Webster, Webster, Fitness, FITNESS.com. So AdrienneWebsterFitness.com. Beautiful, awesome fitness coach, Adrienne. I did a couple of fitness websites, so those are the ones that I'm going to be highlighting here. I'm working with 14 clients. I did most of them. I've got 2 more to do. I did 12 of them in the last 60 days, so lots of work. Adrienne Webster Fitness, her body is her business. She's a fitness coach, and she shows other women how to become fit, work out, and look awesome, feel good and look awesome. So one of the things that we worked on was her gallery, so that she has both a public gallery and a private gallery. So potential clients can see her. She's the best example of her work. You know, she's her best client, and say, wow, I want to look like Adrienne. So thinking about for yourself, again, remember I said you want to find a sweet spot when you blog for business, products, pages. She is cut, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? So products, pages, and people. Her gallery, her business. She is the best representation of her business. People see her in person, or they see her photos and they're like, I want her to be my coach, right? So you want to think about, do you have the right pages? Do you have the right people? And do you have the products all put together to hit that sweet spot? So definitely take a look at her website. Again, I've enjoyed working with the majority of the awesome ladies I worked with in this Triple X Success Solutions, but you can see these as examples. Is that the order they should be done in? There isn't necessarily an order to it. You just want to make sure that you're working on a combination of all three. You never really stop, honestly. You're just consistently, as you build your website, you're consistently working on developing your pages or improving your pages. You're consistently working on improving your products, and you're consistently working on featuring people, contributors, getting contributors to your website, working with clients, sharing what you've done with clients. It's just a constant process, okay? So it's never kind of like the chicken before the egg situation. You just kind of consistently do that in your space. One of the things that I'm doing this weekend at my Triple X Success Weekend Workshop is one day we're going to have a blogging intensive, but outside of that one-day intensive, for the next 6 weeks, we're doing For the next 6 weeks, we're doing the mastermind. So you can certainly join me in my blogging for business mastermind over at blog16.sistersense.com. The first mastermind session is tonight. And then, of course, you get access to the replays as well. So if you miss anything, you go, oh my God, you get to go back and watch the videos because that's important. Watch the videos, listen to the audios, and work at the pace that works for you. So, okay, so I gave you Gail as one example, GailKAllen.com, AdrienneWebsterFitness.com, 2 of my VIP Triple X Success clients. And then another one, Deborah and her awesome daughter, Jazzy, worked on their company. It's called JazzCoFitness.com. So Jazz, Jazz, Co, Co, Fitness, fitness.com. What time does it start tonight? All my sessions are at 7 p.m. EST. But again, if you miss the sessions, you get access to the replays as well. Okay? Oh, let me know if you have any questions about that, by the way. And you can drop in the comment box what the actual title is. It's blog16.sistersense.com if you are curious and you want to kind of check it out and see how it starts, or, all the details about the mastermind. It's 6 weeks. So Jazzco Fitness Company, they actually have 2 fitness locations, and they're located in Florida. And so they wanted a website to represent their local business, right? So that's a big one. So all-in-one SEO, one of my favorite plugins. Definitely wanted to integrate that there so people can make sure that, they're a local business, they're in Florida, somebody is looking for a fitness gym and their location, they can find them. Very important, right? So when you're blogging for business and you're a local brick and mortar business, you want to make sure that your location, your maps, your address, your phone number, all that stuff is there, easy to see on your website and on Google so people can find you locally. One of my favorite tools, I'm going to tell you this tool, especially for those of you who have brick and mortar businesses. One of my favorite Google tools is called Google Places. If you have a brick and mortar business, go check out Google Places and claim it. Because do you use GPS? Do you use Google for GPS? I know that I do. And when I'm looking for something local bakery, local notary, because I'm always looking to get something notarized, right? Local notary, local gym, you can plug in where you are and it'll pop up what's available to you. So you want to make sure that if you're blogging for business, that information is prominent. So jazzcofitness.com, we've got her optimized. We've got her business locations there as well. And then her products, right? So Jazzco, they have a fitness. Does the member ID get me on? Oh, awesome. So Turquoise Blue, she's already a part of my Triple X Success. You've got the call-in details, but if you need me to resend it to you, just email me and I will. So she's already a part of the Blogging for Business Mastermind tonight. But if you, Rhonda, if you don't have it, I sent it out in the last email, but if you need me to resend it to you again, just let me know and I will. So yes. Okay. So, Jazzco, I have it. Okay. Awesome. You're good to go. So Jazzco Fitness, they have locations. So we want to make sure that their locations for the gym are prominent. They have different classes. They've got the Zumba class. I think they've got like a Caribbean fitness class. They've got all these awesome sessions, right? So making sure that their class calendar is clearly linked to, that people can access it. Very important. They have some awesome video clips of the classes that they have. So making sure those videos are prominent on the homepage, very important. And then they are currently, they're releasing their new DVD. So I set up a store page so that people can purchase the DVD on that page. So we talked about products, right? Their classes, their DVD, the location of their business so people can sign up and participate and be a part of that gym. All of that is important. So when I share blogging for business, it's not just for information entrepreneurs or for service professionals, but people with brick and mortar businesses so that they can have that, that kind of website to attract people locally, all very important. So you want to think about, are your videos prominent? Do you have a store? Do you have any t-shirts? Do you have any DVDs? Do you have physical products? Do you have digital products? Do you have services? What are you offering? Are they clearly visible on your space? Are they accessible on your space? And are you consistently blogging so that, one, you can keep your existing clientele in the loop, and also number 2, you can attract new people, right? So very, very, very important. So I'm wrapping up today, y'all, because I got to do this scope and then go back to business, go back to working on websites for clients. But my mastermind starts tonight, and I was inspired to share some blogging for business, getting started recommendations with you guys. So there's the blogging side, there's the business side, merge the two so that it works well for you. If you have any questions for me, you can certainly email me, lhenry@sistersense.com, and you can check out what's happening inside the mastermind over at blog16.sistersense.com. Some of you I'm going to get to see here in lovely North Carolina in a couple of days. If you're local, if you want to drive on over, if you're like in Virginia or Atlanta, or you're like, you know what, I want to come, I want to be there, you can certainly still register over at Triple X, TRIPLE, Triple X Success. X, success.com. If you're interested in registering for the workshop, and if you register for the 3-day workshop, you also get access to the 6-week mastermind as well. So one or the other, whatever works for you. Have an awesome, awesome day. Hopefully I have inspired you to stay focused and fired up. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.